So Nintendo aired their new Nintendo Direct for September, and I think it was a great Direct. Obviously, it was more focused on games that were coming out during the winter of this year. Sure, it's not going to be the best Direct ever, but they revealed some awesome stuff. Nothing super big budget or unpredictable, but great nonetheless. Here are some announcements, let's talk about them. Like and subscribe for more like this. Why don't we get started with Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Funnily enough, I was actually playing this game last month, the original on the Game Boy Advance, and look at that, it is coming back for a remake. This game is not too bad. It's not my favorite Mario spin-off, it's probably not going to be your favorite Mario spin-off, but it's a neat little game nonetheless. If you don't know what this is, basically Donkey Kong is the villain and you play as Mario through the series of puzzles where you have to get these different presents and find the key and put it in the door and you move on. There are 6 worlds and at the end of each world you fight against Donkey Kong with different boss battles. If that's your thing, then definitely get this when it releases. Just the price is interesting. Tomb Raider comes back. The first game, the second game, and the third game on the Nintendo Switch. And basically, it's just a visual update where they fix the faces and some of the textures, and Lara Croft herself looks a lot more modernized, even though it's still the same, old style of graphics. And if you never played the old Tomb Raider games, well, this seems to be your chance. I've never played that myself either. The only Tomb Raider game I've played was the one that was released in 2013, and it was a fun game. Tomb Raider is pretty cool. So, if you want to have that nostalgic itch, or you're trying to play some classic games on a modern platform, if you can even call the Nintendo Switch modern at this point, this is the game for you. Or games, I should say. F-Zero 99 is a funny one, because I actually got fooled. I remember the first few seconds of this in the Direct, I thought, oh my goodness, they actually did it. They are going to finally make a new F-Zero. And the reason why is because I thought that this was going to be like, the way the trailer would work is that it would be some sort of transformation into a modern F-Zero. But it's F-Zero turning into a battle royale. Now, for some people, they may like that. If you like that, that's completely fine. But I thought this would be something much different. So, all there is to say is that you basically are playing F-Zero with 98 other people in a battle royale. You need to have Nintendo Switch Online, and if you do, you will get it for free. Yeah, you like Tetris 99, and you want a similar battle royale, but a different type of game, this will do it for you. It is available now. Super Mario RPG. I love Mario and I love JRPGs, so this game just might be right up my alley. Just look at how good it looks. Very colorful, very vibrant. Just do a comparison to the original. It really is faithful to the 1996 game. The UI looks really clean, the characters look so expressive, and the OST. My goodness, the OST. I never really got around to playing the original for some reason, so maybe it is time to fix that. This is generally considered to be one of the better Mario spin-offs, and because of how well it has held up, nobody would have expected the remake, but here it is. I might pick this up. I could use some more JRPGs to play. The iconic run-and-gun franchise Contra returns with a new game. This is a reimagining of the classic games from the 80s and has new graphics, sounds, stages, enemies, bosses, the list goes on. And as you can see here, the game will be available for co-op in story mode or 4 players in arcade mode. I will say though, and this may be an unpopular opinion, I feel like the game is kind of ugly looking. Like, I think I would love it much more if they took a Sonic Mania-like approach to this with its visuals, but let me know what your thoughts on this are. Regardless, it does look like a ton of fun. Sometimes you just need to scratch that old school itch. This game releases early 2024. Do you hate League of Legends, but like League of Legends Champions? Have you been interested in the spin-offs that Riot Games has been making? Do you like farming simulators like Stardew Valley? Well, Bandle Tale is the newest reveal by Lazy Bear Games and Riot Forge. This is a pixel game featuring the Yordles from League of Legends, exploring Bandle City with crafting and RPG elements. Not really much to say here. If you are interested in League of Legends lore, and like pixel games, then this might be the game for you. This releases in 2024. Princess Peach Showtime. Last Nintendo Direct, Nintendo revealed that they were working on an untitled Princess Peach game, and it has been unveiled. Instead of saving the castle, Peach needs to save the play and its performers, which makes sense as the title is called Showtime. As expected, it is a mostly 2D game with a lot of vibrancy. I gotta say though, I really like what they are doing here. Instead of being like Mario, the way Princess Peach gets power-ups is based off of the play she is in, and fulfilling specific roles. These roles include sword fighter, detective, patissier, kung fu, and more. And instead of Cappy, it is Stella who will be Peach's sidekick. This game releases on March 22nd, 2024. Finishing it off with the final announcement, the big reveal at the end is, drumroll please, a remake of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. In the Mario franchise, there are 3 JRPGs. There's Mario and Luigi, Super Mario RPG, and Paper Mario. Thousand Year Door, originally released on the GameCube in 2004, is the most iconic installment, and it is coming back on the Switch with a newly created remake. The previous Paper Mario release, The Origami King, had a solid reception, but people didn't seem to talk about it for very long. I think this remake is a fantastic idea because 1. It fulfills the ongoing trend of remakes and remasters. 2. The Switch is most likely nearing the end of its cycle and a remake of an iconic game can help finish it off. And 3. The nostalgia factor is just too strong here. The Switch is known for being able to play many older games with its hybrid model, and with this being Mario, an RPG, and a very critically acclaimed game, it is just making all of the right decisions. I know there may be people who are upset that the final announcement is not a brand new title or Metroid Prime 4, but this shows that the Direct is foreshadowing something huge for the future of Nintendo. Remember those reports about how Tears of the Kingdom will be the last major Switch game? Regardless, the big announcement is a remake of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, and it will release in 2024. I think this is going to be the last Nintendo Direct before they start revealing their next hardware. And as far as what that next hardware is going to be like, who knows? Lots of theories out there and lots of speculation. So that's why there's probably no super big announcement that is coming to the Switch that's going to be a system seller. I think they are past that and they're just going to move on to the next system. But that's all for now. Let me know what your thoughts on the Nintendo Direct are, and I will see you next time.